Hello, Karly here. Today is Monday, October 22nd, 2018, and in this video I want to talk about how there is a deep connection between the Masons, the Freemasons, and MK Ultra. First of all, it's important to know who funds MK Ultra. It's the CIA, the Department of Health, and the Freemasons. When my Freemason relatives abused me and abducted me at gunpoint from my other relatives, they enslaved my other relatives into MK Ultra, and I've seen the Monarch program paperwork firsthand. I heard my other relatives, the handlers, talking about specific details, which I'm going to talk about in my next video. However, it's important to know that if you have family members who are Freemasons and you have family members that are MK Ultra, there is a direct correlation between the two. A lot of people don't know this, and it's important to realize just how terrible a secret society has on the state. When the number one rule is to conceal each other's crimes, how does any sort of justice be brought to light? You essentially have a pyramid scheme cult of psychopaths in the Freemasons who obtain their membership and their following through recruitment. They pretend that it's some sort of lengthy process and in-depth interviews need to be taking place at people's houses before they are allowed to enter into the Freemason cult. And it's all just a facade to cover up what a terrible organization it is, because it's massive. Almost probably close to 1 million children in the United States alone. The official figure is around 800,000 children are abducted and disappear in America, but I guarantee it's much bigger than that. And these kids are being tortured, killed, abused, just for the jollies and the sick, maniacal plot of these psychopaths. It boggles my mind how this epidemic has allowed to become so perverse in America. I mean, there's been a campaign by the mainstream media, which is all owned by the government, all run and owned by the government, to promote some sort of pro-pedophilia into people via just everyday programming, TV shows, movies. And it's working because there are so many people out there who probably are helping a terrible situation by looking at pictures of kids on the internet that are abused, that are trafficked. And every time that these horrible pedophile people go look at these pictures and videos, child snuff films, they are helping to hurt more children because they're sick and they're disgusting. We have an epidemic all over the world full of psychopathic, narcissistic people, and it makes me sick. I'm asking people to join me in a grassroots movement of anti-Masons, because they are the root of all evil in this world. They really are, and I'm trying to wake people up to this. As a satanic ritual abuse survivor, being raped, incest, it's terrible. It's a lot to deal with, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. Other survivors out there, please know that you're not alone in this really, really difficult world. But you can be a beacon of light. I encourage you to speak out. I encourage you to get help. I'm also going to post a video on what I've learned as a survivor and information that I want to pass along to others. So please stay tuned today. I'm going to be uploading 2 more videos. Yeah. So specifically what happened in my case was that when my parents got a divorce, there was a lawsuit of my mother versus the father's side. My father's side, the Freemason side, the pedophile side, was angry with my mother's side. And I was their martyr. I was the piece of garbage related to my mother's side that they could just abuse and sacrifice. In the following days, they hit my mother's side of the family by forcing them to enslave their own children into MKUltra. I consider that my family is full of complicit pedophiles and victims who are also complicit in fear. I just hope and I pray that you will wake up one day, and I hope that it's before something happens to me, because I know that there are people, the powers that be, hate me. They know that my presence is here. They know I'm awake. They know that I have all of these memories. I have a pretty damn good memory. But I'm here. And every day I am so thankful for, because I get to speak, and I get to speak my truth, and I get to tell people my story and try to wake people up. So please do some research. If you don't know what the Freemasons are, research it. If you don't know what MKUltra is, research it. Anyways, as always, my heart goes out to all survivors, and I will not stop talking about this. Take care of yourselves.